Keynotes are over is a line I've heard recently from two agents, which is a bit of a surprise because those are the people whose very job it is to sell keynotes. But I think I know what they mean. What people who run and organise events are increasingly asking for is for audiences to feel something, for something to shift within them, for them to leave the event feeling a bit different to when they went in, which seems like a really tall order. But is it? What I've learned over thousands and thousands of events is that the more you can get the audience to do, the better the event goes. And that starts before you even put foot on stage. In an ideal world, I always speak to between 5 and 10 people who are going to be there on the day to understand what's top of mind, what's most useful to them, what's relevant, and make sure that any examples that I use, any language I use resonates with that particular group. The second thing I do is make it interactive from the very first opening.
Before I start, I want you to have a good look at the person sat next to you. Look in their eyes, okay?
I might ask them to exchange a word with their partner. What are you feeling about the world of work right now? And have a few people shout that out. Or I get the audience to hum in response to quotes that I put on the screen.
Work used to be fun. We worked hard, we laughed, we went out on Fridays, we had a drink. I miss that. Hum now if you recognise it. Now? Very good humming, guys. They were right about the voices of angels.
Now, all of this allows for me to respond spontaneously in the room. This isn't a fixed script that I'm following that feels kind of staged and like I've done it 400 times before, because every interaction is by definition different. I don't know what they're going to say, and therefore that encourages me to think on my feet and be fully present with them.
Give me a hum now. Yeah, you're feeling that from your insides, aren't you? You're like, yeah, we're done.
As part of it, I also use a lot of emotion. I use tons of humour, lots of ways that I can kind of raise difficult issues, but in a way they recognise that makes them laugh, but also lean into stories where things go horribly wrong, so they get the importance of stuff, and taking people on a journey that's emotionally resonant, but has some sort of a resolution, is a really powerful way of being memorable. On the subject of being memorable, I find often speakers like to have a framework. Some of you will know that my absolute rage point is, here are my 5 C's. It's always C's, it's always collaboration, communication, creativity. Drives me crackers because it's not memorable. Instead, go for something really visual. One of my questions at the moment is, in terms of communication, are you a bumper car or are you a dodgem? The whole room falls into a debate about what you call the little cars that you drive around, and it starts a different, fresh thought about how we see the world of work in terms of who we connect with and the energy that we create. The point is to frame everything in a way that feels fresh to the audience, but also feels alive and spontaneous, and like there is a communication within the room. And that, I think, is what agents might mean when they say that keynotes are dead. That, or I need to start training to do something else entirely. Let me know what works for you.